Oh, Kamala Harris is going to get the final word in this breaking story when it comes to Tony Hinchcliffe, Team Trainwreck Trump, and the commentary that got made about Puerto Rico. And speaking of comics, Tony Hinchcliffe, you know, this guy who's the one who decided to make the joke about Puerto Rico. Here's one for you, Tony. What do you get when you cross Ricky Martin, Jennifer Lopez, and Bad Bunny? You get millions and millions of people who are going to choose to vote for Kamala Harris. And she gets the final word in this breaking story I'm going to show you in just a couple of seconds. But let's take a moment and understand, since Mr. Hinchcliffe, the comic, doesn't seem to, something can be funny, but when the guy running for president of the United States doesn't make it a joke and uses that language seriously, there's your problem, and that's why it's not funny. Take a listen.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico.
And we're a dumping ground. We're like a garbage can for the world. That's what's happened.
We love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And we also love Puerto Rico.
That's what's happened to her. We're like a garbage can.
The guy who doesn't actually send the support, funny enough, to Puerto Rico and Hurricane Maria when it needs it, but he's happy to throw paper towels at people while comics make jokes on stage about being garbage. That's what you got from Team Trump. Yep, she's got their support in the vein of Ronald Reagan and trickle-down economics. I got some trickle-down for you coming at the voting booth. Because let's be clear on what got said with regards to the rally Trump just had where this comic, Tony Hinchcliffe, made this joke. Take a look at this. Anti-Puerto Rico comments at Trump rally spur outrage as Bad Bunny supports Harris. And Kamala Harris had this to say about it in our breaking story right here.
Donald Trump this is not new about him, by the way. What he did last night is not a discovery. It is just more of the same and maybe more vivid than usual. Donald Trump spends full time trying to have Americans point their finger at each other. Fans the fuel of hate and division. And that's why people are exhausted with him. That's why people who formerly have supported Donald Trump, have voted for him, are supporting me, voting for me. People are literally ready to turn the page. They're tired of it. In terms of Puerto Rico, even when I was in the United States Senate, knowing that Puerto Rico does not have a United States Senator, I was intentional about doing what I could as a United States Senator to make sure that among my priorities, it included paying attention to the needs of the people on that island, including the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. I have announced also my plan that is about my opportunity economy writ large, but a specific target that will include a task force focused on the needs of Puerto Rico, understanding that it has very specific needs in terms of upgrading and repairing its electrical grid, what it needs in terms of investment that will be public-private partnerships. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm very proud to have the support of folks like Bad Bunny and Jennifer Lopez and others who were supporting me before that nonsense last night at Madison Square Garden, and are supporting me because they understand that they want a president of the United States who's about uplifting the people and not berating, not calling America a garbage can, which is what Donald Trump, those are the words he has used. So there you go. I'll see you later.
The artist's gesture of support came as a number of speakers at a Trump event in New York made racist and disparaging comments about Puerto Ricans and other Latinos. Bad Bunny, Jennifer Lopez, and Ricky Martin were among the prominent artists who showed support for Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential campaign on Sunday, October 27, after a speaker at a Donald Trump rally made a racist joke about Puerto Rico. All three boosted a video from the Democratic candidate pledging to do her best for the citizens of the island nation following what CNN described as a Trump rally brimming with blistering anti-migrant rhetoric, in quote, that ranks alongside the most flagrant demagoguery by a major figure in any Western nation since World War II. Bad Bunny, the Puerto Rican recording artist and one of the biggest superstars in the world on Sunday, offered his support for Kamala Harris's candidacy for president, sharing a video of her plans for Puerto Rico on his Instagram, a move that came just moments after a speaker at Donald Trump's rally in New York City referred to the U.S. territory as a floating island of garbage. Keep it up, Team Trainwreck Trump. Because between Bad Bunny and J-Lo and Ricky Martin and Taylor Swift, you're talking about hundreds of millions of voters that are going to be sending your train wreck Trump butt straight down the toilet because you are a piece of garbage. Vote Harris Walls, folks, and listen to Obama. Don't boo. Don't get upset. Just vote.